Dating white women or being, sexually active with white women, it scarred me for life. And it's not like I got this personal vendetta, what I'm saying? I love, all colors and creeds of people. But specifically dating white women, it scarred me when I was in college and it ruined my whole experience. So let me tell you what happened. My sophomore year of college, I was in a school called Marietta. It's in Marietta, Ohio. If you know, you know. It's right by the West Virginia border. And we went out to this club one night and I met this woman. Cool, sweet. We hit it off instantly. We hit it off instantly. That same night, we got active. You know what I'm saying? We got active. And then from then on, we was active with each other sexually for like 3 or 4 months. It was cool. I see her in the club again a couple months later, and she has a group of friends with her. So she introduces me to one of her friends.
Bust her down too, probably.
Beautiful woman. Nice, short, petite, white woman. She was cool. You know what I'm saying? She had the vibes and all that. So she told me, she heard a lot about me. Whoop, whoop. So we went to the out to the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a little area where they be out there smoking and chilling. But it was nobody out there because, it was cold. Instantly dropped to her knees and got the, chewing. You know what I'm saying? She got active. It was real crazy. I wasn't expecting it. I almost didn't, I didn't know what to do. I was confused. But, she got active. So after we got done, after I got done, we went back into the club, it was about to die down. So we exchanged phone numbers and I told her I would hit her up. So we stayed in contact for a couple months, we would Skype each other. That's when Skype was big. We would Skype each other, she'll send me pictures, photos, videos, very explicit and things of that nature. And, it was cool. So the next semester comes. So now it's spring semester and it's around May. I ain't talked to her in about a couple months. I ain't heard from her or nothing like that. We ain't been on Skype or nothing. She hits me randomly and tells me that, hey, I'm coming back to Ohio and my friend live in West Virginia. I'm gonna be staying with my friend, and I'm gonna be able to meet you, and we're gonna be able to hang out. So I said, okay, cool. That's a bet. She sent me a picture of a friend. She said, oh, it's my gay friend that was at the club with us. I said, oh.
Nope. Nope. Flag on the play. Too freaky. I can already see where this is going. It sounds like it's about to go into deep demonic space. And let me say this. I believe that white women are some of the most insanely experimental. I'm going to be a freaked out, some of them for the rest of their life, until they switch over and then they want to do code switching and then all of a sudden want to become a motherly person and guys go and wife them up. The biggest chameleons I've ever seen in my entire life. Obviously, we know that this is not applicable to all white women, but nah, dog. No, under no circumstances do you say, okay, do you accept that? The fact that the chick was willing to dome you up right away, first of all, you got to learn how to say no. Because if it happened that fast, and I know that most guys is gonna not agree with this, because they just going no matter what, they'll put they Johnson in anything. If it's gonna happen that fast, then that mean that it's not the first time. And if it's not the first time, I believe you're gonna try to give me herpes. That's just the world that we live in today. We live in a world where you have to be fiercely careful over your Johnson because you only get one. You don't get no do-overs. And people will give you the hurt, the hive, a lot of stuff, and you just got to be careful. But the fact that he said that, staying with my friend, honestly, it don't sound good. It sounds like it's about to go left, and the friend is gay. It's a guy. Nope. I'm done. I wouldn't even answer no more. I just block that shit.
Yeah, I know, bro. Yeah, I met him. You know what I'm saying? He was cool. He was buying everybody drinks, so he cool with me. That's when I used to drink. He was buying everybody drinks, so he's cool with me. I said, okay, that's what's up. Then it started to spice up. So she was like, oh, do you want to F me? And do you want to screw? Well, she used a screw. I had to ask my homeboy what that meant because I wasn't used to hearing screwing from black girls. Black girls didn't say screw. White women say, oh, do you want to screw me? You know what I'm saying? So I had to ask him what the hell that meant. It just meant, do you want to, get it in with her? I said, oh, yeah, for sure. I was texting her back and forth. Woo, woo. She was asking me. I'm like, hell yeah. What you think this is? You coming down? Yeah, we're going to get active finally. She said, first, I need you to, screw my friend. I'm thinking in the back of my head, like, one of your friends from the club last time? Yo, they was all the...
This dude just too naive for me. You know what I'm saying? Even in college, he too naive for me. Nope. Flag on the play. I already know where this is going.
Decent to me. I said, okay, bet. I ain't never been a part. You telling me I hit the other friend, then she introduced me to you, and now you about to introduce me to another friend so I can hit you? Count me in. Count me in. And mind you, I'm 20 years old at the time. These women are like 26, 27, 28. They way older than me. Keep that in mind. So the time comes and she coming down. It's May at this time. She coming down, for the weekend or for the week or whatnot. So she sends me a picture of the gay homeboy. I'm like, yeah, I know, bro. Yeah, so I know, bro. Woo, woo. And then she sent me 3 videos of bro giving dome. I said, yo, this gotta be, she gotta be confused. She gotta be sending this to somebody
I would block that chick immediately, bro.
else. She can't be sending this to me. So I hit her. I said, hey, did you mean to send me that? She's like, yeah, that's my friend. I said, the gay guy? You want me to, with the, yo, what are y'all into? So I'm shooting a whole paragraph, cussing, woo, woo, and all she said, this is all she said. Oh, we do this all the time. We? Who is we? Old girl that I hit before, her friend. That's what she was telling me. She said she do it too. So I'm like, oh, hell no. So I hit old girl. I said, hey, meet me here. We got to talk in person. I don't want about to talk on no phone. We got to talk in person. Man, we met up. And she was like, yeah, I usually do that too. She said, but I didn't do it with you because I was so horny that night. And ongoing, I'm like, bro, you never said anything about that. She said, yeah, that's how we get down, pretty much. And she told me 2 guys that's on the campus, they're both juniors, on campus, that did that. And yes, I knew both of these niggas. Both of them. So I was like, all right, GG's, got the hell up out the way. I ran straight to bro room. Confronted him. I'm like, hey, bro, is this shit true? Like, bro, be real with me, bro. Like, I didn't know, bro, like close, but I knew him good enough. He's like, yeah, bro, everybody on campus knows that I'm openly bisexual. I said, okay, cool. I give you that. That's a fair deal. I give you that. Other bro, no such ski. Went to him. He tried to lie, right? So I said, bro, look, I got videos. I got. She sent me the video, all this other stuff, and the guy, and all. I said, bro, just be real. He's like, yeah, bro, it's true. I said, oh my goodness. So he made a pact with me to never tell nobody. I ended up telling my brother, but I didn't tell no names. I ain't say no names.
Telling us right now.
So only one person know of this story, and that's my brother that live here in Charlotte with me. That right there scarred me for life. That was my last time ever dealing with a white woman. And maybe other white women are better, you know what I'm saying? But it just scarred my soul, bro. I felt like, damn, why are you trying?
No, I think that in general, white women are a lot more experimental and freakier than anybody else. I hear guys telling these stories on a regular basis. In college, they willing to do anything, and then these women, honestly, they switch up a lot of times, and they wind up getting married, and guys just take them at face value. Sometimes they don't even mind sharing that story, and sometimes they keep it locked away in the vault. And they've done so much experimental stuff. They've gotten so freaky and into stuff. And y'all better start going to get tested too, and removing yourself from even being in these situations in the first place. It's crazy the amount of people that experiment around, play around, get involved in stuff, and they asking him to let another guy get in. Nah, dog. Nope. Nope. Those is almost fighting words, if you ask me. That's so disrespectful. That's so evil. That's so ugly. But you just never know what's happening out in these streets. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Teach Henley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. I'm going to stay on top of this.